picture of Peter O'Toole will be sent out to you. All right? Well, let's get underway now. Our first guest tonight is perhaps best known for her sizzling screen career with lead roles opposite Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing and also John Travolta in Staying Alive. She's now the sizzling lead singer of the rock band Animotion. A warm Camp Midnight welcome for actress, dancer, and singer Cynthia Rhodes. Hey! Good to see you. There you go. All right. Hey. Man. Can I get a shot? Can we get a shot of those shoes? Those are remarkable. Look at those things. Dancer's shoes. Cynthia, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, good. Thanks for coming on Camp Midnight.
Well, thanks for having me.
Animotion. How's things going with the group now these days?
Pretty good, yeah.
Let's show this. Let's just show this right now because you're wearing your hair a little bit differently than when this album was
I cut it all off, yeah.
There you are, right there in the middle, huh?
Yeah. Well, I wish I was one of these guys. They look pretty good.
Isn't it
they had
horrible?
better hair than I did, so I cut my hair off.
So what's working with the group? What's going on at the moment?
Well, we have a single out right now called Room to Move, and
yeah?
Well, great, thanks. And our second single is going to be Calling It Love, and we're just going to keep our fingers crossed.
Well, good. Are you touring or anything?
We're going to start touring hopefully in the summer. We're going to try to get a band together and start rehearsing next week. And get on the road.
We'll look forward to that. Good.
Oh, I'm excited about it.
Well, let's talk a little history here now for a minute.
Okay.
Unbelievable in Dirty Dancing, the dances that you did with Patrick Swayze. How long did it take you all to get worked up and able to do that as far as rehearsal?
Well, we started rehearsals about 2 weeks before we started the film. And we rehearsed every day for about 10 hours a day to make it look like that Patrick and I had been dancing together all of our lives.
Yeah.
So it was really hard rehearsals. That's why I keep saying I'm never going to dance again. I'm tired of dancing.
Oh, no, come on. You've got to keep dancing.
Only with the band now.
All right, because, see, there's one thing that I tried to do this after seeing Dirty Dancing. I cannot get my leg up on the shoulder of my dance partner like you did in Dirty Dancing. Oh,
well,
ouch, that hurts.
No, it feels good.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, things that sound dirty and are. That's what that is.
Dirty Dancing was not dirty then.
Yeah. And what? Staying Alive. You worked with John Travolta in that.
John Travolta. Great dancer too.
Yeah.
I've been really fortunate. Yeah, and Sylvester Stallone. I don't know how good of a dancer he is now. Yeah.
Well, he's so steeped in musical backgrounds. It's,
he's got such a great voice. I don't know.
So, what's your dancing background? How'd you get started in this whole entertainment thing?
Well, I started dancing when I was 3, and then I started working professionally at a theme park in Nashville called Opryland, USA for 5 years. And then I moved out to Los Angeles here and just got on my knees and prayed a lot and wished something would come up. And I was really fortunate because Flashdance and Staying Alive came at the same time. So I was running to one of the studios, you know, being a punk rocker and flipping off of the walls, and then running back over to Staying Alive set and, you know, doing plies and warming up and things like that. So,
hey, your agent he got a great bonus that time, didn't he? 2 movies at the same time you're going on?
Yeah.
Remarkable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is April 14th, as we noticed in the start here. Now,
tomorrow,
you're all set on your taxes and things?
Are you kidding? I always get an extension every year. I hate
Well, the problem that you have is that you have to file jointly probably with your husband, don't you? And your husband is?
Richard Marx.
Singer Richard Marx. Yep. What's it like living together with also a music person and working together? Do you share critiques or what?
Yeah, it's really great, but it was funny because when we did the album Room to Move, Richard produced 2 of the songs, and it's a lot different when you're working with your husband or your boyfriend or whatever in front of you, because, you know, if he would say you're a little sharp or you're a little flat, what do you mean a little? Why don't you come out here? You think you can do it better than I can? You know, you get really angry, but because I look up to him and I think he's an incredible singer. I think he's one of the best there ever has been, and I wanted to do as best as he is. And when you go out there, and I know I'm not as good of a singer as he is, you know, you get frustrated. Yeah. But you leave it in the studio, and then when you go home, everything's fine.
Well, I hope so. Do you guys go out dancing at all?
Never, ever. We've been together for 4 years, never.
This dancing thing, you're sick of it, aren't you?
I really am, yeah. I'm telling you what, my bones are hurting. My back hurts all the time, my muscles, I'm like...
Yeah. How young did you start your dance instructions? Because I've got a daughter
3.
that's 5 and one that's 10, and they're starting a little ballet, and the other
That's
daughter's
great, though.
some little ballet, and then my older daughter's doing jazz, which actually is just ballet where you snap your fingers.
Right, right. You can tort your body a little bit. Yeah, but I was training for the Olympics, so I completely did my body in. I mean, I was there for 8 hours a day, and I wrapped myself around in the events.
In the Olympics? Did you compete?
I never did. I started working professionally when I was 16.
Yeah. Well, it's been a great career so far. We're looking forward to seeing Animotion hit the streets here later this year.
Thanks.
And you know, and I'll tell you folks at home also, those of you who just joined us for the first time, we do have a little thing here where we ask you to bite and sign a cup. Well, it's a styrofoam cup. Now,
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody talked to her about this before,
No.
Cynthia? Okay, all right.
I'm
I'll tell
sorry.
you what. We're in luck because we have found this old 1957 training film called Our Friend the Talk Show. And I think it has something about that. Can we see that? Let's watch it.
Oh, great.
Okay, yeah.
Any talk show worth its salt has glittering guest stars from the Hollywood firmament. When the entertaining question and answer periods, or interviews, with these noteworthy denizens of the movie capital are concluded, Benny Badhost has nothing to remember them by, other than a fishy handshake and a whiff of cheap perfume. Not unlike the last trashy dame who took my money and broke my heart, dragging my good name through the gutter with her selfish whining and unbearable What? Oh, sorry. But Gus Goodhost has a cherished memento, because he remembers to have his guest bite and sign a cup. As with other facets of the talk show, there is a right way and a wrong way to bite and sign a cup. Guess which way Benny Badhost chooses? That's right, he neglects to let go of the cup when Miss Movie Star bites it. Youch! How about some mercurochrome on that, Benny? But what's the proper way to bite and sign a cup? After eliciting one last amusing anecdote, which gives your home viewers a precious glimpse into the lives of celebrities at play, thank your guest courteously. Then, hand her a handsome cup and a writing implement, a neatly sharpened pencil or a pen with plenty of ink, and request that she legibly inscribe it. Then, leave a demure dental imprint for identification purposes in the unhappy event that she is decapitated or burned beyond recognition in a hideous, fiery wreck. And now, bring on the trained poodle act.
Okay. I think you can understand now, so please do the honors for us. There you go. Cynthia Rhodes, folks, on Camp Midnight. Yeah.